Welcome to episode 3 of the Hungry Trilobyte podcast. My guest today is going to be Catherine Sutherland, most popular for her role as the Pink Ranger on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but also a convention favorite, an activist in many important charity causes, and a new author. We're going to get to that interview in just a minute. But first, one small bit of housekeeping. In the last episode, I had mentioned that I had not yet been listed on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. That has been rectified. If you go to Apple Podcasts, you can now find Hungry Trilobyte on there. That's bite spelled with a Y, like the computer term. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this show. iTunes is by far the best way of getting the word out there and keeping the show going forward. Thank you, and without further ado, Catherine Sutherland. Okay, hi there, and we're here with Catherine Sutherland. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. I am so glad I had a chance to talk to you. We met a couple years back at a little convention in Oklahoma, and I've been following you on social media ever since then. And
Oh, thank you so much.
well, you're quite welcome, but thank you because I have had so much fun following you because you always seem to have the most fun at conventions.
I do enjoy myself. We have a good time when we're together. We always like to go on an adventure. Like when I go to a city, especially with Nakia, we like to explore and see what's going on in the city. It's always fun.
I think you and Nakia come as like a package deal because you are almost always together, and you must be like those salt and pepper shakers.
Kind of, yes. We definitely enjoy being together, and we try to do a lot of conventions together if we can. But sometimes we get separated. We always feel a little weird when we're not together because it seems like we do a lot together. But she's like my sister, so
I can see that. You can see that. It's like every time I see pictures of everybody, it's like just a bunch of friends getting together for a reunion.
Yeah, it is. It's like a big family. It's really, really special.
And what I also see is that you always seem to just have a sense of gratitude about you. Like, no matter what you type, it's always that you are thankful for literally everything that comes your way.
I am. I think that's just my faith base. I definitely feel like nothing is by accident, and I just really appreciate what God has given me, and try to live in that every day that I can.
And you also try to show people that they have gifts as well, and that they have to be thankful for that as well.
Yes, absolutely. I think there's so much negativity on the internet and especially through social media. And if you can just sparkle a little, put a little sunshine into people's lives in the day and give them something positive, that's a good thing.
It is. It really is. That's exactly why I wanted to have you here, because we're definitely seeing eye to eye there. I'm thinking, if you need to spew venom or just be down on something, there are places you can go for that. And you're free to do
like
that.
boxing. Do boxing or work out or something. You don't have to be a troll and go and say unkind things to people. It's just so counterproductive and cruel, and I don't have time for that stuff.
I'm with you on that totally.
In fact, I used to be a lot more affected by it. I think over the years I've learned to, I definitely have people that say, we all do. We have people that say unkind things to us or want to get a reaction out of you. And I think it's always best to just either block them or just ignore it, because if you start to interact, it just turns into a fire and it's harder to put out. So I try to just, when I have trolls or people like that, or even when people are saying unkind things about other people that I know, I try to just be like, no, my page is a place of positivity. Take it somewhere else. I don't need that here. So.
And when you're thankful for what you have and what you take stock in what you have, it's a lot easier to just let that slide, because you don't feel like you have to be invested in what other people think or what other people are doing.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
On the other hand, you take that energy and you put it into things, your charity works. You've got several different causes that you're very passionate about.
Yes, I do. I always feel like there's more. You could do more. But I'm working right now. I'm really passionate about my friend's charity, the Bumblebee Foundation. And she just does a lot for families with pediatric cancer. And I just really love what she's doing and how she's giving back. So my daughter's actually making for her silver award for Girl Scouts. She's doing chemo kits for the Bumblebee Foundation so they can give them to the kids. So yeah.
A chemo kit.
Chemo kit. So it's going to have like She's doing beanies. Love Your Melon donated beanies to her. She has, that's another company that I endorse too. They make beanies for children and people with cancer, and so they're giving my daughter some beanies to give to the kids. And then she's making little port pillows for them. She's giving like sour candy and sweet, because when they're going through chemo, they really like the stronger flavors because it affects their taste. And little trinkets and things for them to do, like little card games and stuff like that. So yeah,
having seen a bunch of people go through that, I can only imagine that would make something horrible just a teeny tiny bit better, which when you can do nothing, just doing something small is wonderful. It means the world.
Absolutely. Yes, it's important to give back. It's much more fun to give back than to receive, I think.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And you can see that that these the beanies, are they there to keep their heads warm? And
well, often with the chemo they lose hair, so it's like thing. Yes, keep them warm, and also just to for modesty, I think.
Exactly. Sure.
Yeah.
So you juggle these, and you have a blog as well. I find that very refreshing that you're so upfront about your challenges as a parent, your challenges working with the community.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just started that when my friend it really encouraged me to do a website, and I really love to write. So I thought, I'm going to start writing things that are important to me, and if people want to jump on and look at it, they can. And I've had a really lovely reaction to it. It's been really nice. So I just do it once a month, and because I was feeling like on my page I couldn't, I'll do little positive quotes, and I have Motivation Monday and different things like that, but I felt like I couldn't really give a lot more. So this is a place where I can write something that I feel passionate about, and people can hopefully get something from it to motivate them. So I have people that I listen to that really motivate me. So it's always good to have people that speak into your life like that.
What kind of people do you like to follow?
Right now I'm reading a couple of books I'm really liking. One of them is a parenting book by he's a psychologist, I guess, a child psychologist. His name's Gabor Mate. He's Hungarian, and I just really appreciate his perspective. And then another person I really admire is I'm reading her book, Girl, Stop Apologizing, and her name's Rachel Hollis. So I like her. And of course, Oprah. I'm always inspired by Oprah. So they're like the three that I'm kind of focusing on at the moment.
Fair enough. So bear in mind, somebody's probably going to be reading your book someday if you keep this blogging up.
I hope so. Well, I've written a kid's book. I've got my kid's book that is actually finally being shipped out to me.
It's out? Excellent.
It is. It's going to be, I'll have them available probably in the next couple of weeks. I've had the rough draft, which it's been great. I've been bringing them to conventions, and people have been giving me a great response. So the final draft is ready, and I'll have them available on my website and probably on Amazon and a few bookstores and stuff. So, and it's about a little boy who is misunderstood. It's called The Boy with the Heart on His Sleeve, and how he learns how to guard his heart and how to use his gifts in a positive way, and to not change who he is, but to learn how to control his emotions and all of that. Yeah.
Your son was an inspiration, or at least a strong influence on this?
Yes, my son. I call my son the boy with the heart on his sleeve. So yes, he definitely inspired the story. So.
Well, that's a great outlet for that.
Yeah, I love it. It takes me a long time to get things done. I'm a bit of a procrastinator, unlike my husband, who's like Mr. Go-Getter. But I'm very proud that I finally got it finished, and I think it turned out really well. It's illustrated by a beautiful artist called Jerry Bennett, and I love what he did with the drawings because they're very childlike but still have a lot of feeling in them. So yeah, I'm very proud of it.
Not Jerry Bennett from Oklahoma.
Yes. Do you know? Yeah. Oh, yes. You know him.
I know him. Yes. Jerry Bennett was on the first episode of this show and was at my wedding. So
oh my gosh.
Jerry and I are very great friends. So
yes, he's wonderful, and he just did such a great job capturing exactly what I wanted. So he's wonderful.
I wanted to make a podcast full of people who motivate me whose opinions I value and who I want to follow. And I said the only condition I will actually get started on this and make it happen is if Jerry Bennett can be on the first episode. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, well, there we go. Came full circle.
And it really did. And you're going to be episode number 3. And I thank you so much for being on here on a day that I know you're very busy, and I know you have a lot of things to do. Let me let you go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you checking in, and I hope I get to see you again at another convention in Oklahoma.
I will keep an eye out for you. But before I do let you go, where can people follow you and keep tabs on you like I am?
Oh, yes. My website is catherinesutherland.biz. I usually have all my stuff on there, what events I'm going to be at, and my blog is on there. I have merchandise that you can purchase, and I post pictures and things like that. Other than that, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, but more on Instagram, and my Instagram account is Catherine_Sutherland, and Facebook is Catherine Sutherland Official.
Okay, I will make sure all that gets into the show notes. And
thank you.
I thank you. I would be glad to have you back anytime. Again, if you hit Oklahoma or I see you at a convention, I'm walking up to your table and having you for lunch.
Yes. Please come and say hello.
Will do. Take good care.
Thanks, Aaron. Take care.
Happy Easter.
Bye. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.
I would like to thank Catherine Sutherland for being my guest on this episode, and I would like to thank you for listening as well. As always, you can get all of the show notes at my website, www.aaronbossig.com. Don't forget, you can also subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. Thank you. See you next time.